Hello, hello. Still music in the background, right? Yeah, there it is. How's it going? I got my voice back from that goddamn whiskey. It's the apple. I blame the apple. You assholes thinking that I can't have my apple whiskey. My apple and my whiskey too. Is that like having, hello, I can't do that bullshit. Live long and... So wait, okay, so we gotta... Oh, I had a conversation with my wife the other day. It was just... It's like one of those moments, to be honest with you, I'm going to have to like set up cameras around the house. Not because I think somebody's doing anything. No, because the moments when the camera is not filming is when my wife and I should, like, we'd go viral if we had cameras filming. I think everybody thinks that, but I do, there's moments where, I'm going to explain this one in a little bit. I'm going to let people pile in. I want this story known. I want this story known. I was actually even scolded for not asking the people their opinion on something by my wife, by the way, when I was on Team Skeptics yesterday for a couple minutes. So this is something that needs to be discussed. Now, there is a members ticker down the side that... See, I don't know why that breaks every time. It's so weird. I'm going to take somebody up on the offer on trying to use vMix when I get a chance to catch up on life here. It's very annoying. Suffice to say... Members? No, not that one. Scroll. I gotta look for the word scroll. There's a lot of things going on here. There. Well, whatever. So there's members. If you actually look really carefully, you can see just along the border of that black space that the names of the members are supposed to be in, you can actually see a little glimmer of white going by in the border edge. Those are the members. So just squint really hard. And we'll fix that in a second here. Oh, here we go. Scroll. There we go. And I don't know why, but I have to like just reset it. And then it appears at the top. And then I can drag it down here. Get it back in there. Get back in there. All right, we'll fix this. See? Easy fix. We just got this. I don't know why that has to happen every time. And the patrons has not been updated. There's freeloaders in there. Maybe. I'm not sure. Actually, I think there is. Damn freeloaders. I'm just kidding. No, thank you to all present and past members and patrons. Angie joining the woodcutters. Damn, thanks, Angie. I really appreciate that, you know? Ooh, wait, can you guys hear that? If that's like an echo, let me know, because I'm not sure if it plays through OBS or if I have to play the sound like through my... It does. Just let me know if it sounds like garbled crap. But yeah, thanks, Angie. Thank you so much. And I'm sorry to everybody who's been expecting some of that late night beaver and has not been getting any of it. Or even daytime beaver. I'm talking about me. What do you guys do on your own time behind the sealed doors of your own house is your own damn business. But I've been awfully busy. That's why I'm looking good. I haven't had enough time to eat a lot of hamburgers. I've been too busy running from left to right. So Bella charged for 5 New Zealand. Member for over 1 year, no member stream. Oh, yeah, he likes to point that out. He still stays a member because he's a wonderful person. And then he says that right as like 2 people join members. Listen, you son of a bitch, Bella. I love Bella. Everybody knows Bella. I'm trying to change that, okay? I have a picture of a beautiful little girl on my phone I can show you from today, and I had to do that after I got home late from work. Here, look at this. Look at this. We went bike riding. There she is with her Queen Kitty hat. The hell that? Oh, the reflection is the... I'm an idiot. But, she saw that, God damn, my fucking... There we go. She saw that helmet when we went to pick it out. And it's got a little crown on it. And it's got like a kitty face on the front and those ears. And she was like, Queen Kitty, that's the one. So... We had to do some you know, training wheels bike riding today. We had to go around the block at the end of my day, and actually, I think I only got to see them for about an hour before they went to bed after I got home from work. So, and then like no joke, sat down, melted in my chair for a bit, and then I'm here talking to you fine folks. And I need to thank Daryl Spurlock. I think I got that right. That can't be that complicated. Spurlock. It's a very nice name. Welcome to the Dam Builders, and if you look carefully, that is, well, I can't quite remember. I think it's maple ham, or maple. Oh man, I have to ping the, because it's so tiny. Isn't it like mapled, fucking mapled ham or something like that? Or is it like Canadian bacon? I think it's just like a package of Canadian bacon. New members? Oh my god, I gotta get more of those for you guys. And then listen, if you're a member long enough, you can, thank you very much, Daryl, by the way, thank you. If you're a member long enough, you get to elevate to coiled up, they know what I'm talking about here too. It's like coiled up poop warrior beaver. Because it said brown one. Signet SP has one. It's actually a cute little beaver warrior, and he's got like a mallet, and he's like ready for warfare. But because it's been shrunk down to this tiny little nothing, it legit looks like a coil of poo. You guys can see it. Look in the chat. Oh my god. It's just little coiled poos. I think the best one has probably got to be the Beaver House Productions one. Oh my goodness. We have a First Amendment auditor getting arrested today too. I know, everybody loves that. I mean, I was looking at Flat Earth. Kind of boring. You got the regulars, you know. You got... I miss my poo. Is that you evolved beyond the poo to Beaver House? Listen, I see what it was is I figured probably, I'm going to tell you my thought process on that one. The thought process was, it didn't look like a poo, first of all. It was supposed to be like you're a warrior beaver. But the Beaver House Productions was like, you're an intricate part of the membership system. And like, you've evolved to like, you know, it's almost like, think of that as like blazoned on the back of your chair. That beautiful Beaver House production ripped off from MGM Studios. Who's now owned by Amazon? They were just bought. It's a good song. Every time this comes on, this happens to me. Yeah, I'm pumped up. I haven't seen you guys in a while, and I didn't have a voice for a week. Like, this is no joke. And I have a whole new episode. Hold on, I'm gonna bring it up. I'm gonna bring up an image. There it is. Boom. Stop touching me, auditor. That's, it's gonna be good. 22 minutes. The only reason... Oh man, my voice is a little high. Let's turn that down a little bit. Check. Yeah, I was tapping red there. That means completely different things depending on the angle you're looking at it from. But yeah, this is... I was gonna put Brainy Beaver somewhere on this, but I just loved it too much. I don't know. Should I like cartoonize her a bit? I don't think so. I think I just want to leave it like that. That is gonna be a good one. Yeah, it's gonna be exciting. It's green monetized. Last time I checked. I'm scared to check. Every time I check, I'm like, man, because the only thing I don't know is like, because I have like a copyright tab, okay? And the idea is that like anytime I'm just checking right now. Anytime you go in there, if you get copyright, I don't even know. Like every time Brainy Beaver Gaming has used the intro I made for my channel, it's triggered a copyright thing to this channel because that's this channel's content. And then Schrodinger's cat, that son of a bitch. Just kidding. Oh my god. Wait a minute. I wonder how many views that video's. I don't think that video's even gotten that many views. It's like claim the oh, it's 1,000 views. He should re-release it. With the misspelled listen, ever want to see them misspelled? Look at this bullshit. You got to fess up to your mistakes, okay, in life? This is part of fessing up to your goddamn mistakes. Okay, everyone, I want you to all see this. Listen. This is how it works, okay? Where is it? I don't know what just happened to the music, though. That just end? That was a very abrupt ending. I'm gonna read out some names here in a second. Googly eyes. Brian Blakey, thank you very much for joining the Woodcutters as well. You guys have no idea. This all really helps a lot, and I am sorry I haven't been around lately. It's It's been busy, but you know what? There's this like big burst of like money that goes flooding out into the world at the beginning of summer when everybody's balls get sweaty and they go, "Oh yeah, that shit didn't work last year." And then everybody picks up the phone at the same time and says, "Can you be here today?" And you're like, "I will be lucky if I can be there next week, sir." Because they all did it at the same time. The last guy to the party, somebody's waiting for cooling. So there's this like big burst of work that comes, and I have to take advantage of it because it of course allows me to have that slow winter that comes because my work ebbs and flows for me being self-employed. Miss your streams, Vegas baby girl. I miss my streams. This voice can't talk without me having people to well, that's not true. You should hear my little girl. You guys think I talk? Holy shit. I said to my wife, I said, we're just going to have to get her a podcast. There's nothing else that can be done at this point. It's almost going to have to be set in stone because it's absolutely insane. It's like, be like, she just doesn't stop, huh? It's like, I was riding bike when I was listen, when I took that picture, she was talking. And 5 minutes later, she was still talking. I think she was telling me about the Paw Patrol episode she had been watching earlier in the day. And it was like intricacy, though. We're talking about like Chickaletta was stuck in a tree, and then they had to go and get this car, and that wasn't the right car, so like Rubble had to go and get this and bring it back, but then Chickaletta didn't, it was like there were details in there. I was having to take notes. I had a Palm Pilot out. Does everybody remember Palm Pilots? That was fucking Palm Pilots, murdered by smartphones. People that they were like, this is gonna be the future. Tap, tap, tap. Gotta get my stylus away. And then some asshole came along and went, and they were like, fuck. Threw their fucking Palm Pilots out the window. Sounds like BlackBerry in a nutshell. So we have, and Brian Blakey, thank you very much again. Daryl Spurlock, Bella Charge for your 5 New Zealand, whatever the hell those things are. And Angie wait, I didn't say that enough fast. And Angie! Sorry, I lost the momentum, and that wasn't fair to Angie, okay, everybody? We gotta remember these people. And then, of course, the existing members, holy fucking Jesus. I always screw that up. Holy Smalls, Cygnus TSP, Adam, I see you there, buddy. And Angie. There, I'm just reading down the names, and then just Angie showed up again. Hi, Angie. So listen. I misspelled... This is very loud. I misspelled Schrodinger cat. Okay, so I made him an intro, and I apparently gave him this much of my time. Like, literally. To be honest with you, that's not true. This was early on in the days of Brainy Beaver's channel as well, and editing this bullshit was not easy for me. Nor was it for any of us, let's face it, right? So, ooh, it does, look at that's working. The newest member, Brian Blakey, is showing up down in the corner. Neat. Things do work sometimes. So this was... I was proud of this. I'm not proud of it anymore because I misspelt the shit out of his name. Like, fucking butchered it. I guess I'm honored that he still uses it as his, like, symbol here. Like, because you can't see my mouse. There it is. So he uses this right here still. And he just, like, cut it in a way where you can't see the misspelling. Because, like, watch this. Oh, brutal. Who the fuck does that? And he wasn't like no tiny nutshell anymore. When somebody's like, hey, that's misspelled, eh? And he's like, God damn, it's true. And then I found out about it and I was like, are you serious? Of course it's misspelled. Look at that baloney. Oh my God. Suck it. I mean, that's how it sounds when I hear it said, right? Anyways, this was a good intro, though, if it wasn't for that bullshit. Look how simple and quick it is. It's like a stinger intro. I wasn't very good back then. That's about as good as it got for me. And then there's it smell. I love the fade out. Did I don't wait, did I do that part? He did that part. There you go. Oh, wait a minute. So no, he oh, I see what he did. Is he used the background image. Oh, okay. I didn't do shit with this. Never mind. I didn't do shit with this. So yeah, taking credit for things I didn't do. That's what it's all about, you know. Okay, that's funny. I do want to say hi to the people that don't have wrenches and green marks as well, just so everybody knows. And that would be Adam L, Charlie Welch. We got Barry Crude Oil. Love it. Are you like married to Keystone XL? I don't know. Anyway, he's like, oh no, that's the big bitch next door, right? The XL part. I'm not a hater. I'm a joker. I'll give you a stinger. We got our Craven Mordic in the house. Our well, I would say the name speaks for itself, but I would say our in-house Dick Craver. You all get it. You all get it. He likes to talk dirty. At the end of the day, I don't think he's man enough to actually stand by his words. Put your money where your mouth is there, Craven. I want a Hilton though. I gotta be treated nice. Okay, I don't just give that shit away, okay? I'm a high class. I was gonna say the H word, but they don't wanna just guarantee the yellow demonetized on this stream if I can help it. I actually been doing pretty good lately. I think YouTube's figured out that I'm not really a bad guy. I mean, I guess that depends on which channels you listen to. Oh, we don't talk about him, don't worry. Exactly. Who is he talking about? Don't know. And if he's listening, that's how it's gonna be. But that said, yeah, so now that we're done looking at misspelt intros, because that's something that will stay with me forever, we can move on to, well, see, we have all this, which is amendment stuff, which is gonna be good. Yeah, it's gonna be really good. But first, CC is losing his shit, guys. Cash me outside, how about that? I'll cash you outside, how about that? You're not a bad guy for a racist, he says. Ooh, snap. Craven coming in with a 1-2. He's popping and weaving, he's ready to go here. I seeded bare grass patches this spring and took off like gangbusters. Looking really, really good already. By next season, it won't be that bright. I thought you were going to make a joke about my hair when you started talking about seed and grass. It's doing okay. It's getting a little thin in the middle. I told you, this is a strategy, okay? You guys think... Listen. People like MS2 can say what he wants. First of all, you wish you looked this good. Second of all, this is called Business Strategy 101, okay? I keep telling you. When I blow up, this is a business opportunity for there's two competing businesses. I am right on the edge, okay? There's Keeps Hair for Men, okay? That is clinical formulated drugs that help men stop hair loss early and even return some of the hair they've lost, okay? Or we could just bick this motherfucker. And that is like straight up that could be manscaping, okay? The Manscaped package, or don't they have like there's a company, like it's literally like the Manscaped or something. Or Dollar Shave Club. Dollar Shave Club is good too. I think people like Dollar Shave Club. So I'm just saying, like, say what you want, but this is business strategy. I've been planning this for years, okay? I willed this. When I saw any growth at all on the YouTube channel, I said, listen, this hair has to get to that intermediary point so we can go either way. It's like a flip-flop, right? I wouldn't want to look too good. People would be jealous, okay? You gotta have faults. Oh man. I mean, don't we all wish we were that confident? I mean, somebody out there is probably watching going, But shave the beaver? I shaved like 2 days ago. I'm Homer Simpson some days. I actually don't normally shave this beaver. Can't see it. I put my headphones. hide it under the headphones. Jinzu. Canadian is a race? You'd never know it's not continuous. Like a slowly receding iceberg melting into the void. Oh my god, that's fun. Good times. Okay. Let's let's see if this works first of all. Boom. Wait, oh my god, it's like magic. So we're gonna let CC go insane. You know, say what you will. Ah, did that really happen? Do I just have to refresh? Oh, I didn't save it! Fuck you, YouTube, you son of a bitch! Ah, you bitches! God damn it, YouTube! Oh no, that means he got a terms of service violation. Ah, the guy's gonna be getting close. Oh man, if we haven't downloaded the video of his wife telling him to eat dog shit, metaphorically, she doesn't actually say that, but you guys know what I'm talking about. If we have not saved that file, we have to get it soon because this channel's going. Actually, wait a minute. It doesn't even let me go back? The fuck? Alright. Let's just try to see if maybe his channel's already gone. Oh no, okay. I was gonna say, that would actually be a loss for us. Oh no, the poor guy. Man, I wonder if we can find that video. We'll all just watch it again right now. God damn it, he does so many videos from his... Isn't it 2 years? It's like... Man, it has like 100,000 views on it or something, doesn't it? Oh, I'll never find it this way. Brutal. Oh no, this is him freaking out about Mars helicopters. Alright, well, you know what? The fourth wall? Okay, well, we'll just tune in. We'll just watch CC be crazy for 10 seconds because I lost my pony there. My Benz... See this. My Benz. I have the same. My Benz connect in the back of my head already. I know. And I know, and now, god damn it, apparently I cannot read. And now, where was I? I have an island on top of my forehead. Ooh. See, listen, I'm under strict orders. When that thing actually officially separates from the mainland, it's time to shave. So, you know, we all gotta live with ourselves, and we all gotta make decisions. Hard decisions. My hard decision is gonna be Bic hardcore. Or Dollar Shave Club. Come on, think about it. Come on, guys. You know what to do. I keep telling everybody to tweet a picture of me at the right angle showing that bald spot to and at Keeps and Dollar Shave Club and say, can we get this guy a sponsor from one of you two? He's desperate. Like, because let's face it. Oh my god. Did I miss anything? I'm just going to make sure I didn't miss anything up here. Fuck. Oh my god, wait, does he do both of them? Oh, let's do this. This is amazing. CC, you are a master. Oh no, there's no way. Come on, CC. Did you really? Oh my god. Oh. Wait, I can't split these. Oh, can I split these? Oh no. Wait, I'm gonna have to... Wait, we can do this. We can do this. We can do this, everybody. Give me a second. Here, I'll put it in here. And I'm going to grab another feed of it. Capture. Nope. Yeah, window capture. Here we go. That is the one. Here we go. Oh, this is Inception. This is CC Inception. We are doing CC Inception, everybody. Oh my god. Uh-oh, don't move that one, Beaver. You got this. You got this. Don't fail now. My goodness. Drag CC over here a little bit. Give other CC a little bit of room. And boom, CC Inception. Yep, we gotta line them up now. Wait, so he starts at this one first, and then he comes to this one. Okay, let's do this. Okay, we gotta... Okay, right there. That's the moment. Yep, we start with the head tilt. All right. We gotta get this one just to the point where his mouth moves. Oh, wow, he moves quick, boy. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Ready? I don't know if I can click these at the same time. Oh, no, there's a flaw in my system. Okay, we have to try to time this, okay? What? It didn't press! We're gonna get this, people. Wait. Here we go. There we go. That's right, CC. They can't show you that. Wait, you guys don't have sound? Fuck, are you serious? God damn it. Oh, listen. Listen, that's your fault, okay? I'm blaming all of you right now. Listen, okay? If you think this is my fault, then you need to look in the mirror, okay? I'm going to tell you right now, this is not my fault. So just, hold on, I'll fix it. It's because it's not my fault, right? I had lots of audio. It was doing really good. God damn it, would you pause at the beginning? Okay, we got this, guys. We got this. Okay, ready?
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon.
Oh, beautiful.
6/5/21. Welcome to the fourth wall. See, the ISS doesn't show you that, do they? Because they can't. They can't show you that fourth wall.
Look at this thing.
Where that camera's coming from.
CC-ception, everybody.
You know why? Because the ISS is complete fucking bullshit.
Oh, come
Doesn't
on,
exist.
CC. There's a lot of anger, buddy.
And that's why they can't show you
This is like
the fourth wall.
kind of neat.
You see reflections on there and everything like that. Anyway, real quick, I just want to show you something.
Oh no, that window doesn't have it.
Well, you'll see what I'm doing here. This is a Rachel Ray.
Fuck, is this a cooking show now?
Let me just get that.
What the hell is happening? Got the Rachel Ray collection, you know? God damn, good stuff. Heavy,
Matter of fact,
thick.
To be honest with you, Rachel Ray, you really got to upgrade your freaking system here.
Oh my god,
This
it's
is like a child's play here when it comes down to your culinary crap. Double the size of it. But anyway, here.
I'm so right.
All right, here we go. You see? Now, what I want you to do is I want you to take a look at this. I want you to take a reflection of
Nice knife set. Look at that knife
right
set.
here.
Oh, you can't see it. God damn, I'll show you afterwards. I'm not changing
Can you
this.
see that? There it is.
Isn't this wine?
Okay.
You guys just out of shot is
Now,
all
when
the
you
fine
do
stuff
this-
to the left.
On anything that's clear,
What are we doing?
you see the sun. And it actually looks 3D right now. That's the sun, right there,
I don't
on the
know.
dome. And when you actually look at this, your perspective sees it. As 3D animation. It's amazing. It really is. Am I getting it right?
Probably not.
Yeah, we got two here. But I mean, when you take a top like this, a stove top, a pan top, and it's glass, you can actually see the sun. Here, let me get it myself.
Oh my god, it's amazing.
Right here.
Grendel's Rage, good to see you, bud. Thanks for coming.
See, I'm looking at it right now, and it actually looks like a 3D holographic image. That is amazing. All right, let's see if we can do it on this camera.
I was gonna say, please don't end yet.
It doesn't really look very good. But I mean, this is my point. What you're looking at, the perspective of your eyes. They're deceiving you. It's incredible. This one little thing. Well,
Oh my god.
did a little too high there. Oh, by the way, the new tripod showed up. Yes, it only took about 2 weeks.
Sorry, I was memeing in my head.
Just to let you know, for screwing up my shipping details. But just this little thing, when you get, and you can do this at any time of night, when you get a spotlight like this, and you're looking at it right now, and you focus in on that, it looks
What
like
does
an
that
hourglass.
even mean, though?
3D.
Like,
I mean, it's amazing.
my reflections look like stuff.
Thank you for subbing, and thank you for viewing my videos, and let me be a part of your life.
Man, I knew it. The other one keeps running. I knew it.
The fourth wall.
Oh my god, he's such a rebel, guys. Ladies, listen, ladies. I want to know right now, okay? Doesn't Cece just get you wet?
Thank you for viewing
I
my
mean,
videos,
like, come
and-
on, look at that rebel right there. The fourth wall. He should have done it Batman voice. Like, Cece's the kind of guy that just makes women quiver, I imagine. Like, man, that's... Look at that. Look at that. Bouffant white hair. Ugh. Cece. I'm just kidding. Thanks for always being a sport, Cece. I love you, buddy. He's actually, I have to say about Cece, like, you know, he'll answer his phone and have a conversation with you, which we've done in the past, which I can't do now. I have no VoIP. I knew it was coming. Google was taking voice away. Google Voice from everybody who's not Muricano. I'm not Merkin enough. You guys hear that? Or am I just dancing to my own tunes? They're like, he's going nuts. It's true. So, Skits Crasher for 2 Americano Ducats. Hello, Mr. Beaver. Welcome back. Yes, thank you. I do. Look at. This is my dessert. I had a quick dinner. Bananas are one of those things you can just mash up real quick and swallow. So there's like no need to like squish and talk. You just like slide it down. Let that be a lesson to you. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to make any sexual jokes out of bananas. This is how you get your channel demonetized. Although, that said, I need to find a very long Ethernet cable. And I feel like we need to do a bathtub stream. I'll decorate with lights and stuff. It'll be very safe. Make sure there's a GFI circuit nearby. But damn, you see the money those bitches are making? God damn. Sign me up. I'll ride a fucking blow up banana for you guys. I don't give a goddamn. YouTube, let me know if it works. Twitch literally made a new category for it. They were like, we can't pass up that kind of money. They were like, girls. But they didn't just say girls. I mean, men, it's not mutually exclusive. This is why I plan to corner the market. First of all, I'm going to lure them in by saying hot beaver riding blow up toys. And then, you know, I mean, you guys know that it's going to be like a quantity kind of thing. Like it's going to be like most people aren't going to purchase the product when they come in, right? But if I can even capture 1% of the kind of attention that those girls are getting, Man, that is going to be the way it goes. Yes, hot tub streams, Peck. Except I don't have a hot tub. If you guys keep membering, we can get a hot tub. It will not be fancy. I don't have that kind of money. Not yet, anyways. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's an equation there for the number of members versus what kind of hot tub you get eventually. But no. We're talking like soft tub. $800 maximum price. You have to sit on your butt and the water maybe floats your breasts. And I'd say only floats the women's breasts, but it probably float my breasts. I got breasts. Don't lie, men. Just admit it. You know, wear them proud, you know? See, you know, that's one of the benefits we have of being men. You can take that shirt off and just let those titties fly. And eventually, there's some men that really, not much difference. I mean, I'm getting there. It ebbs and flows with me, though. It depends on how busy I am. 50 people started talking about my big fat titties, and they were just out of here. You might get an electrical socket transmitter and get a... Oh, yeah, I might get an electrical socket. Well, yeah, I've had those. You know what, honestly, 100-foot cord, Ethernet cord isn't that big of a deal anyways. I've wired plugins through my house anyways. I'll figure it out. I think those, I actually have one sitting right here, but here's the trick with them. You have to have them on the same side of the circuit. Like, if one's on one bar and the other one's on the other bar, it won't work. So you can't, you know, like, it sucks if one half of the house is one side of the panel, one half of the house is the other side of the panel. You still can't make it go to that side of the house because it's on the other side of the panel. People who know electricity will probably know what I'm talking about. Everybody else can be like, Konnichiwa? I got man boobs. There you go, N-A-N-A. Rock them. You love those boobs. Let them hang. You know? That's our power. Is to just throw those titties out. Because, I mean, depends on where you live. The province I'm from, I think on your own property you can technically do whatever you want. But I do know that even in public, the ladies can let her fly if they really want to. Nobody did. There was like 3 women that fought for the rights, and they got it, which, like, bravo, honestly. And if you want to do it, I've never seen it yet. I was very excited to be a young teenager when that law passed, but alas, the women didn't feel like going out with their actual breasts out, which was what people were worried about. And I can appreciate why, you know. There's a lot of young boys around that wouldn't have been able to make it home from school. They'd have got stuck in a bathroom somewhere or something. But perf for 2 Canadian, whatever the hell those things are. I got a toonie around here somewhere. They got polar bears on them. They're very neat. Thank you very much, Perf. I appreciate it very much. To the hot tub, he says. To the hot tub. Can I use it to pay for the hot water to fill the bathtub that I'm going to do the actual stream from because we're a long way from a hot tub? Because these people wait for a lot. I don't really want to make you all wait for me to actually have the money for a hot tub. Because, like, I got ADHD and, you know, saving money is not great for me. I'm just kidding. No, I don't have any money to spend, so I'd say that. But it is true because I can't really spend money right now. Which, that's no complaining. Thank you. And nobody has money to spend. This is like everybody. So, you know what I mean? Like, woe is me. It's kind of like a first world problem. Like, it's like, this is not my life, by the way, but it's comparable to, like, oh no, I have to press too many buttons to get my Lamborghini to lift to the upstairs parking garage. You know, like, it's not quite on that level of first world problem, but you know what I mean? It's very similar in retrospect. Like, the bills are paid, the house, you know, isn't being taken by the bank, and really, at the end of the day, isn't that what we all need? So, yeah. But you know what I mean? Beyond that, we're all broke, right? I think most of us are. Most girls use a kiddie pool. Are we talking about on the streams? Just use a hot tub on a green screen. I've seen that on streams. Don't get me wrong. What I was... Fuck, it's so funny. No, I actually have a 14-foot pool out back. I was just going to turn it into a goddamn oasis one evening. And then we were going to do a stream from it. My wife's going to come. It's going to be fun. We'll float around. We'll just bob about in the evening. And we'll talk. I don't know how I'm going to do it. There definitely has to be, like, some sort of, like, force field between my computer gear and the... I mean, let's face it. You just have the camera out there and, like, a... I don't know how I do it. It's how these chicks even like, man, they must have a budget. Although their tits probably buy the budget for like a new keyboard, like every stream easily. So I guess that's probably it. Hey, I know you got naked news there, but here in America, boobs in public is a no-no. We actually don't have. I don't think we have naked news in Canada. I think you're thinking more Europe. But it's funny how to have a green screen though. It'll take only one button to bring my gold Lamborghini to the penthouse. God damn it! David Shipley says. I agree, David Shipley. I mean, when you're dealing with golden Lamborghini money, I mean, it shouldn't take more than one button. I get it, and that is the point of the first world problem complaint. It's like, God damn it. That remote is at least 17 inches away from me. I'd have to lean all the way there to get it. Can I not have a robot that just delivers the remote to me when I don't want to move my lazy ass? It's like they're like, but listen, we're all guilty of our. I remember naked news. I do. We can't play any. Sorry. Nudity's legal technically. Well, I don't know if undercarriage nudity is legal here, but apparently in Berkeley, California, total nudity is legal. I mean, there's nudist areas, I'm sure, where it's totally legal. Like, you know, you got municipal rules and all kinds of, I don't know. I mean, in my house, nudity is completely legal, especially if it's just me and my wife. In fact, I encourage it. I'm in fact like a stalwart supporter of it. In fact, at times, even like I would go so far as to say activist. Even, you know, tends to be just me and her when that kind of goes down. But you know, like very, very aggressive activist is probably how I define myself at times when it involves trying to get some clothes off, you know. Okay, I'm trying to find the one I actually wanted here, which I guess it is this one. You guys remember Amendment Auditor? What's her Chicky Poo McChickerton? Chickapoo? You know? Whatever. She calls everybody honey. That's why I'm just being a dink. You know, this girl, right? You guys know her. First Amendment Auditor, right? Right? Accountability Angel. Oh, Accountability Angel. She's spreading her powers like a phoenix out of the fire. Here we can check it out.
All right, guys. This channel right here was in Belvedere, Illinois. About 2 weeks ago, I just found out about this happening yesterday due to one of my subscribers letting me know that this person was taken against their will by the police in Belvedere, Illinois. He just has a little small channel.
I heard
looks
a
like
Johnny monster. Fuck is he? Hold on. Wait. He's back here somewhere. Okay, there's Johnny. Very quiet. I don't know what feed I have you on. Oh, I know where you're coming in. Say something. Say something, you animal. Just kidding. They changed everything on here. Activities? I don't want to do fucking activities. I'm trying to have a meeting. Johnny, can you hear me? All right, everybody. Johnny. Everybody, say hi to Johnny, everybody. I'm just kidding. I'm just fucking kidding. You know. Cable B? Put him to cable A. That'll work. Johnny, I can't hear you if you're talking to me, bud. I gotta test this. Oh, okay, there we go. Cable A. Check. Johnny. Ooh, Johnny. Johnny, I don't know what you can or cannot hear, bud. Talking to me in the background at all? Oh, there you are. I was making sure. Well, I was making sure it wasn't me. Is that echo coming from your end or my end? Okay, that's my end then. 1 second. No, it's my end, trust me. And they can't hear you yet. Yes, I know you guys all can't hear him. Oh, that's interesting. You're not supposed to be coming in on that feed now.
Whoa.
Check, check.
Checkity 1 2 1475.
I don't know why that's coming in there, but oh well.
Is it all better?
That'll work, I guess.
Doesn't sound like it's all better, Brainy.
They can. Oh, they can hear you now, at least. Yeah, I'm gonna put you over there instead. Say
Put
something
me
now.
in the corner. Don't put me in the corner.
I'm not putting anybody in the corner. Yeah, that's the corner. And now you need to be able to see things. So I will turn on the virtual cam. And like that, boom. Ha-ha. Now you can see shit, right?
Now I can see.
Nobody can see your pretty ass face, though. They don't need to.
They don't need to. It's look, it's late.
You should send me an ugly picture of you. Or are they all like that?
Yeah, I was gonna say that's easy. Just pick one.
All right. We're gonna watch this bitch for a second. Like, cause listen, everybody. She gets arrested, okay? That doesn't matter. Who cares, right? Like, arrests don't matter. Except I'm gonna tell you why she stopped touching me, Elmo. Johnny, did you see my thumbnail?
I did not see the thumbnail.
Okay, here. You're gonna see the thumbnail now. Okay, ready? Image. And here you go. I like it.
Hey, is that Team Skeptics? Like,
what?
Look, she's got the gap.
Oh, I mean, the gap is, listen, the gap is like a sign of, I mean, I imagine it's intelligence, but I'm just kidding. It's a sign of your teeth having a gap, but
she's got to be related to Team Skeptics in some way.
I don't want to get into physical attributions too much because I poke fun at her weight in one joke or two jokes. Which
I'm not so much making fun of her.
No. I just you know what I mean. Like it's like I'm trying. I don't want my channel to get Irish demoned. Like,
yeah.
Now that he's a plural for something, like, because like it was unfair. Like it was. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if maybe it's the only thing I could think of with what happened to him. I'm getting to something here. Is that because he was targeting Dan Pratt over and over and over again, that YouTube will see it as a malicious attack at some point if you keep going after the same target. That's why you kind of have to vary your actions a little bit. Although somebody that starts with a U and ends with cock, not quite, but similar. He tends to go after the same target over and over again and somehow gets away with it, but I guess it's because his thumbnails are fancy and he talks for 7 fucking hours straight. But beyond that. So and it's in my video, so I don't want to go over all this shit because we've talked about her before, but suffice to say she does get arrested eventually, and it is in my video, and a fair amount of it. But this is why she stopped touching me. This is why she stopped touching me, Elmo. It's right here.
815.
433
2161.
No.
We are trying to.
I gotta pipe it to you. You're right. 1 second.
All this fancy stuff you got going on here.
No, you'll get it now.
No. We are trying to get into our publicly funded building to turn in complaints.
Move back.
We are trying to turn in complaints, guys. 81
blah 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 blah
61. We are live on YouTube, guys.
So once again, they outnumber us.
Are you gonna shut your phones off again? Where's Waldo? Thank you, guys. Look at this. Look what he's doing. Look what he's doing. I'm trying to turn this complaint in.
Yes.
For what?
But it was back here, I guess. I was a little. Oh, there it is, right there, the arm. There it is.
Sheriff's office. Jim and this douchebag right here are blocking our travel. Jim is physically touching me right now.
Wow.
You need to get your hands off of me.
As I'm trying to get in the building. The number.
Look at this son of a bitch.
Yeah, that right there.
That's assault during pandemic, essentially. I mean.
That's an assault. So in the state, I know in the state of Texas, if someone were to do that to me, that
Well,
does
I mean, he's
constitute
lucky that guy's a government worker. Otherwise, he'd have that fucking, he'd have the face smacked
because
right off him.
even still, that does constitute assault. And this just public worker, regardless of his position, has the right to defend himself.
They
I can
get
tell you
charged
right
with,
now.
They get charged with assault.
The number is 815 43
Not on my fucking channel.
815.
Not on my goddamn channel. It's not in my video either. Oh no, wait till you see what I did with it. I don't even want to tell you all. You can tune in tomorrow to see what I did with that. Cause
What
it's
time you putting your video
out? Probably for 10 a.m. I think.
Okay.
I don't even think I'll be here to watch it. I have to run to the city and pick up materials. I got another full day tomorrow, but I believe I get the weekend off for once in a month.
Should probably drive to the city. It's faster.
Well, that would be a good idea, except I'm trying to reminisce of the old days of yore. I wanted to make sure my wife had an action plan for when I didn't return in 3 weeks.
I got you.
It's like, if I don't come back in 3 weeks, assume I'm dead.
Yep.
Carry on without me. Going to get supplies from the local store.
Building to turn in complaints.
Move back
We are trying to turn in
area.
complaints. Guys.
I love the police piling up, but this is where it's really fun because it's just like the way it goes down. You can, by the way, you can hear her pen break.
433 2161. We are live on.
Hey, holy smalls, 10 American dollars. Wow, by the way, thank you very much. That's wow. Like, I mean, that's donations like that size are always like, because I mean that adds up really quick. But any donations, you guys know what I mean. I'm not trying to like glorify the big donations. It's just that it's I mean, it's a lot of money in my world to me still. So I mean, I don't give people $10 donations just to be blunt about it. I don't, you know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. So for me, it's like, oh, that's spicy. Thank you very much, Holy Smalls, is what I intend to say. Here you go. Here, I'll put myself on stream to think. Wait, I'll put both of us on stream. Wait, you're not on camera anyway, so you don't matter.
No, I don't.
Thank you very much, Holy Smalls, for the 10 American ducats. Here you go. 5 a.m. comes very early. I will have to finish the rest tomorrow. Sad face. That reminds me, I've got paperwork I don't know what happened to. I put it upstairs and now it's gone. I think it'll be on top of the bread box. And that, those things that pop into your head where you're like, oh yeah, I was supposed to mail that. And then I put it there and then you're like, your brain just does all this like calculating. You're like, what did I do with that? And then that's that fun thing later where you're like, motherfucker. I had a phone number that was on a scribble board.
What was her name?
What was her name? Don't get me wrong. Brenda, actually, because it's a person we buy chickens off of, farm chickens off of. But I wrote the time.
How is it?
What?
I'm considered the country bumpkin in this scenario here.
I'm country bumpkin. This is what I try to tell everybody.
Yeah,
the whole like using the word boy and stuff. I mean, I say it all the time. I'm like, boy. Like, anyways, no, it's that's getting racist if you use it that way. But it's, but no, I live. No, are you kidding? I live on the North Mississippi, essentially. Like, the Red River is like the Mississippi northern, like Arctic watershed of the Mississippi, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like the same river. It's like there's like I don't know. I think there's a lake in the center, and on one side flows north.
How far are you from Minnesota?
Minnesota. I'm only a few hours.
Minnesota.
Like
That's what I thought.
MC Tune's like only 6-hour drive for me.
Yeah, I figured as much. Yeah, I've been close to Minnesota.
But you're Texas,
I've been
right?
in Minnesota. I'm in Texas. Yeah.
Yeah, you, me, and MC Tune are like a straight line up and down. Like I'm even in Tornado Alley. Like we had a tornado rip the roof off of our arena, like last week. So it was like a mile from here. Getting text from Factard sending me message. He's like, "Man, you guys okay? I heard you had a tornado." And I'm like, yeah, I guess. And he's like, any damage? I'm like, ripped up trees on the other side of the other, like a mile away from me. Didn't even move a box on my driveway. Like, which is how you know it's a tornado, because like right down the road there's a roof peeled off and there's like shattered glass doors and stuff from all the debris that was thrown at it. And then even my bees are in that same swath. Like I saw where the pictures were on Facebook and I kind of calculated.
Bees?
Yeah, I'm a beekeeper too. This is what I mean. I'm fucking busy, everybody. Like, I
Do you
did
have,
one
like,
point.
do you have cows?
Last year I didn't do a lot of honey because I was having my family problems and I was dealing with that a little bit, putting my attention where it belonged. But this year's a bit of a rebuild year. But no, the year before we did 1.5, 1.7 tons of honey. No, sorry. Calculate that back. I don't know. My brain was doing fucked up things. One point, it would be about 1,700 pounds, or 15 to 1,700 pounds. So it was sorry, like 0.75, like point, something tons of honey.
Yeah. So you have your own chickens.
No. I buy chickens. I buy chickens from a lady that has chickens.
So you have chickens now, yes?
No, I don't have chickens. They're dead and in a bag, and I throw them in my freezer.
Oh, okay.
Like they're plucked and they're just a bird, but a big fucking bird. Like they're like the size of the turkeys most people are buying, except they're a chicken. So they're like well fed and they're less less antibiotic, not no antibiotic. So they don't just give them antibiotics in their feed. They give them antibiotics if they detect sickness in the herd. So,
Gotcha.
And then they'll try to quarantine the sick ones, and they try to use.
Let me ask you a question.
Use preventative measures and stuff.
Do you have a guy named Lyle to come over to slaughter your cattle for you?
I do not. I do not have cattle. I live in suburbia. Don't worry. Like I live on a paved road with white picket fences and like rose bushes in the front and stuff like that. And I got away with my bees being in my backyard for a couple of years, but there was more and more baseball games being played right on the other side of the fence from where because I'm on the back of a green space. And I was just getting to the point where I was like, I don't really want to be the one responsible for some bullshit, because bees are great. And, I love that, I love this whole push to have them in the yards and stuff. But, when you get a shitty hive, it goes shitty real quick. Like,
you ever had to pinch a queen?
Oh, yeah. Like, I had one where they'd meet me at the van where you'd show up. You'd go up and you'd get out and you'd put your suit on, and before you could even get to the beehives, they would start coming up and tapping you in the screen, kind of like bumping into it. And that's an aggressive maneuver for a bee. That's them kind of like
sizing you up.
Yeah, they're headbutting you, and they're kind of like, because how do you notice when bees, let's say you stand in front of a wasp nest by accident, you're working on something, you bend down, you're doing something. What do you ever notice about, before you ever get stung, what do you see typically when you get in between them and their hive or something? Is typically you'll turn around and you notice this flurry of like, oh, what's going on? Or you might even feel something tap you, and you turn around and look and you realize there's 20 of these wasps sitting there kind of doing this and sizing you up. And that's that whole getting ready to, and the bees, they know that they're going to lose their stinger, and they're like, they don't know, but like instinctually, I think survival of the fittest, I think they've evolved to instinctually not want to sting you, because they know that the sting is the final act for them. So typically they actually start by just kind of like aggressively kind of bumping into you and tapping you. So they'll tap into your screen, but no, you can have a queen that's a bitch. You can have like this hive, you open it up and you could stand above it. Like I've had pictures of my son in his underwear, standing over. Wasp nests are totally different. Kill the fuck out of them. I don't care. They're pollinators too, but but I'm holding the frame like this, and my little boy's like standing in his underwear looking over it. Like, you can get really fucking docile hives. But here's the kicker. They tend to be really docile when the populations are low, and when people first start their hives, they get like this beautiful little hive, and it's got 5,000 or 8,000 bees, maybe 10,000. Like, oh, look at them go! That's so cool. That's so cool. But man, I'll tell you what, my hives have over 100-something thousand bees apiece at the top of the season. And like, if I have 10 hives, I have like 1-point-something million little souls that I'm managing. They don't like it. Like, when it's hot out, like, here's the thing, they're just like you and me. When it's hot out, they're fucking annoyed.
Yeah.
You go to the hive at 30-something, because guess what? It's been hot for 3 weeks. What do? You're not even really supposed to open the hives in that much heat anyways, because it impedes the way that they control airflow through the hive by moving air and everything. When you open the hive, it disrupts that. And plus, if it's in the middle of like a dearth, like if let's say you get like the canola flowing and then the canola stops because there's not enough rain and you're not paying enough attention, you open the hives. As soon as the bees nearby smell like honey and stuff, they might frenzy on the hives near, and then it's called a robbing event. You can look it up. It's like a war occurs. Like they basically, the hives nearby go charge, and they just fucking nail the hive and try to get in the doors. And if you're there to witness it, the only thing you can do is you literally plug the hive up, seal it right up, shut the door on it. Just like seal it if you can. And what'll happen is they'll pile up and they'll literally cover the whole hive, and like they'll be falling off it like water. They're covering it so much. And eventually, after like an hour or two, they'll get kind of tired of waiting to get in there, and eventually they kind of give up and go home. So you have to kind of like wait them out. And one of the other techniques is to take a wet blanket. You soak a blanket and you throw a blanket over top of it, and cover the whole thing in a wet blanket, because the wet disguises the smell of the honey, like waterboards the honey smell in and stuff like that and keeps the kind of masks the smell of the hive. And plus they hit the wet blanket and they're kind of confused because they're like, I thought I was flying to a hive. And it just kind of gets same effect, but it can work a little quicker because they're not getting to the hive now. They kind of lose orientation. And then what'll happen is any of the ones that live there, they get stuck outside. They'll wait because that's their home. So I mean, 3 hours later they'll still be hanging out in a tree somewhere. And they'll come down and get in their hive eventually. So you can even move a hive in the day and come back later. If you move a hive during the day while the workforce is out, you'll come back later. There'll be like 20,000 bees sitting in a pile on the ground. Like, holy fuck! It was right here! like, no joke. Like, I've literally gone back to the spot before with a shovel and scooped them up with a shovel and put them into a bin and got as many as I could at the end of the day when the sun set, because they're all huddled together like, well, I don't know where our house went. And you shovel them all up and get them in there.
Do you ever feel like an asshole for moving their home?
I always feel like an asshole for lots of things. There's always, like, you're murdering somebody when you, like, this is the reality, okay? They're insects. They're everywhere. I try not to kill my bees, but somebody's getting murdered when that hive lid closes. Like, some asshole's losing their life. You just hear, you're like, whoop, sorry. Like, you just,
sorry there.
You brush them out of the way,
there,
smoke the edges a little bit. Whoops.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
Sorry,
but you know what?
there.
They become the glue that holds the hives together, literally. So it's an honor, frankly. It's an honor.
Yeah, yeah.
No, I'm actually not joking. They create like a little layer of
No, I
squish
believe you.
bugs around the outside. It's a nice sealing agent. They just
Have you
chew the
seen-
edges of the dead away, so it's a nice wall.
Have you seen some of these crazy like wasp and hornets nests that these people go out and fucking
Have you seen
exterminate?
that big ass goddamn one that's in Florida? That everybody's seen this one. It's like a goddamn
in a shed or some shit?
Oh man, I've seen some of those ones too. Yeah, you're right about that. Oh man, something's eating up my resource.
Uh-oh.
Let me just check my task manager real quick and just see what it is. I mean, it could be my 50 open windows.
Well, all your tabs.
And I am high IQ in it, buddy. You can't say nothing. Tabs. It might be my 36 Chrome windows. That's not true. I don't have 36 fucking Chrome windows open. Don't you love how Chrome's like, hey, you got all these windows open? It's like, none of these are even real.
Yeah, that's it. I noticed that Task Manager's been doing some weird stuff lately.
You know what it is?
Manager, but
It's
Chrome.
You know what it is? I do have a lot of windows open that were not pertinent at all.
Hey, I'll be back in 2 seconds.
You do that. I think I closed one I shouldn't have. I did too. I had a lot of windows open, guys. It's just the realities. Hey, well, hold on a minute. We have to get back. I have to get my studio window back. That's all. Let's look at the chats here. With wasps, it doesn't matter if it's 1 or 1,000. One sting of a wasp will kill me anyway. If I not use my EpiPen, I'm allergic to it. Jesus Christ, EpiPens! Didn't they like raise the price of those things from like $80 to like $700 or $800? Some bullshit like that. That is absolutely should be a crime. That's such trash for them to do that. And even me, like, you never know when you can become allergic, because bee stings are one of those things where you're either better off not getting stung at all or getting stung all of the time. Because if it's the people that only get stung occasionally, a few times here or a few times there, they're actually the ones that could randomly develop like an actual allergic reaction response. And then, of course, you're out in the middle of nowhere with your fucking bees and nobody to help you. So I actually wanted to get an EpiPen. Like, a lot of beekeepers should have an EpiPen kit they bring with them when they go beekeeping, just in case all of a sudden they get stung and they find themselves having troubles breathing and suddenly having an allergic reaction because there's nobody to help you. So then you know, or whatever you got to do. God, it terrifies me. Stick in the leg? Is it, what movie is it? Needles are disgusting. My insurance pays for it. Well, that is awesome, Irish Dublin girl. I'm glad to hear that. Honeybees must stay away from them. I'm allergic. Well, there is the answer to that one, too. Yep, my niece always has one on hand, and I have used it twice. Okay, wait, you're here now. So now we need to settle it. Okay? Megan? Here now, we have to settle it, okay? Okay, listen, everybody. I want you to put a 1 in the chat if you know who Jarrell is. A 2 in the chat if you don't know what the fuck I'm... No. She's already correcting the pronunciation. Then she's gonna come join me for 10 seconds, and we're gonna talk about this real quick. You're not gonna. You can stand to the side and just be voiced. You can be like my voice of reason. Are you not always? Hey, so the conversation the other day was 1. We got some 1s. Was it 1 that you knew? Yeah, it was. There's a 2. No, wait, hold on. 1, 2. Wait, Godden's razor. Raber, you're putting a 2 now. You put 1s. Godden's Raver. 1. Okay. Don't lie, people. What is Jarrell? Do you know what? Who is? You can't give it away. Who is Jarrell? She got one of those chickens I was talking about. Here, hand me that chicken. Hand it to me. You're standing right there. Chicken! See? Frozen birdie. Ooh, it's steaming. All right, hold on, Megan. The poet say, "Good day, BB," and kneel down before Zod. Is that right, then? Does that person know if they said kneel down before Zod? What? Megan, you didn't answer me. She just walked away. Okay, so we were having a conversation the other day, and she was like, "Wait, where's Johnny? Johnny, you son of a bitch. Get back here. You should be part of this conversation." A private company made an alternative to the EpiPen for like 40 bucks. Oh, okay. There you go. A private company. Is Sherelle a drama channel? Is Sherelle? I don't know. Oh, Jarrell. See, if she was still here, she could tell me I'm pronouncing it wrong. I hate Superman, and even I know that. Beaver got no answer. I didn't know. Listen, she's a fucking nerd, okay? She had brothers that watched DC Comics. Everyone knows who Jarrell is. Unmembership in mass. I didn't. God damn. Man. Hey, you. Well, I mean, Johnny, I wish Johnny was back. I want to ask him, but somebody said I hate Star Trek, and even I knew who Jarrell is. Or Star Trek, sorry. I mean, I'm having a dyslexic moment.
Confused about whether or not that person knows what you're talking about.
Superman.
Is that Mrs. Beaver?
Superman. Yeah, she's not coming on screen.
Is that Mrs. Beaver? Tell
Yeah,
Mrs. Beaver
but,
that
hey,
she
listen.
has a future.
She has a future. Johnny says you have a future. And what, corralling me, right? Listen. So we're sitting in the kitchen, and she says, "How did this go down again?"
It's a scene in Modern Family. Phil says, "Son of Jarrell."
And I go, "Who's Jarrell?" She said she was laughing, and I'm like, "Who's Jarrell?" She goes, "Jarrell," and I'm like, she's like, "Superman's father?" And she like looked at me like, how do I even know you as a human? And I went, "Sorry, I don't know who Jarrell is," or whatever. And then I went, but that's right. It was when she told me, I went, "Oh, you're such a fucking nerd!" Like, But you should have been there. It was like a legitimate explosion from him. Like, oh God, you're such a nerd. It's like,
I don't know who that is either.
Pothole just discorded. I don't know what that means. He's right
I
here.
did just discorded. I did.
Good for you. Good for you, Pot.
I had to upload the new video for tomorrow.
I see how it is. Just left my stream. Left me hanging so you could Discord. Just kidding. It's all good.
Not so. No, it doesn't automatically. I left you hanging.
I'm kidding.
The
I'm
video.
kidding it. I'm all jokes. Anyways, gigantic yellow jacket. Mess. Oh, I typed mess.
It's in the.
I meant nest. I was thinking nest. Mess. What?
It's the one that's in the shed, right? The one like takes up the entire shed.
Well, there's all kinds of them, but there's a water well one right here. That's disgusting. This is the one I was talking about here, which is going to be like, this is going to be like a copyrighted video, so I'll probably have to play it in very short bursts.
Just skip to the nest part.
Oh man, it's
I
like,
have seen
like
this one.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
like, look at it.
I have seen that one. There's nothing you can do there except drop.
There's nothing you can do there but drop a bomb on it. I agree. This is the one where, like, look at
That's just too much. And this guy's over there without a freaking thing.
They
on his head.
waited probably till like evening or something like that.
Did you see that one where the guy was about to mow and then he finds this hornet's nest in the ground?
I didn't.
So what he decides to do, it's like in the middle of the day, so he fucking tries the whole, let me squirt some dish soap on it and then wash them out. We didn't wait till nighttime.
Oh, cool.
You didn't see that one?
I have not seen lots of them, apparently. Hey, did you hear that El Salvador is going to start mining Bitcoin using the power generated from a volcano?
I hear that. What
Kinda neat.
hotel is this?
Your average backyard.
This looks like it's part of some show.
Here are 10 huge wasp nests.
That is an absolute something out of a nightmare. Look
Yeah.
at that.
It's crazy.
This is the one out of the shed you were talking about.
Nightmare nest.
Yeah.
If you're afraid of
Oh
Yeah,
my
that
God. Look at that.
How does that happen? Like, I mean, I know they.
Oh
build
no!
them
In
big,
southern, no,
quick.
no, I've read about it. You know what it is in southern climates. You only see these in Florida and stuff, and in Georgia, and stuff like that. Like where was this one?
Louisiana nightmare nest.
Louisiana.
Louisiana.
So you only find these big ones in really, really, really warm locations, and the reason is they have no down season at all. None whatsoever.
Well, my point is, it's not like that comes up overnight.
They can come up very quickly, apparently, and what happens is it gets to the point where it's a nuisance. It's a big enough hive that it's hard, unless you burn the fucker to the ground, it's almost hard to deal with. And then they just kind of hope it's going to die out, because most wasp nests just die and you take care of it later, right? But they just keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and then they envelop more and more things, and they just conquer the building eventually. And then you end up to the point where they have to call these guys out because it's just become so big they can't deal
If you're
with
afraid
it.
of wasps, then this video will fuel your nightmares for
Look at
months.
this.
This nest was
Yeah,
found in
that's
the corner of a shed
crazy.
in Patterson, Louisiana. The nest had
Oh, look at that. That is absolutely terrifying. Well, I can't.
You
play
know,
it.
he gets stung at least once.
Well, they're wearing special suits for those. So you'll
Yeah,
see,
you can wear all those special suits, but if it's from what I understand, like this special suit, whereas it covers, it's not sting proof. It's
Well,
just sting resistant.
well, okay, but there's a difference between like a bee suit and a wasp suit. That's the thing. Like they have Kevlar. You got to remember, like you can't let somebody go into these people remove like killer bees nests and shit. So like they have ones that have bee suits with Kevlar layers in them, like where they have a Kevlar mesh that the stinger won't go through. So there is different like quality of but you see how baggy his legs are?
Yeah.
There's multiple layers probably in there to make sure, because you're right. Like for instance, even my bee suit, I have one that's just like a fabric layer, and then I have one that's actually like an aerated one where it's actually like a mesh. and the air passes right through it. But it's got like 5 layers of like mesh made into like almost like a screen basically. So that way there's a cushion, right? Because how do you make something mesh that I can't get stung through? Well, honeybees only have a tiny little stinger, so you just need to make the mesh, foamy and bubbly and like thick enough that the fabric mesh thick enough that it's at least like a 1/4 inch thick, and then or maybe even less than that, an 1/8 or something, but it just enough that the bee's stinger kind of goes in and gets stuck in the web, and then it just pulls it out and leaves it behind in my suit. Do you know Annapurna honey? It makes you high as F. This. I don't know what the hell that is. I heard that El Salvador is using Bitcoin as one of the official currencies. Well, they're going to accept it as an official currency, and they're even trying to adapt the laws. Like, it's going to pass probably, but the idea there is going to be too that if it's where it's reasonable to do so. So if a merchant that's broke as fuck and he doesn't even have a smartphone is selling shit on the corner, you can't demand that he accept Bitcoin because it's not practical for him to accept Bitcoin. But if you went into like a nice watch shop and they have computers and teller machines and all that shit, they will be expected to accept Bitcoin from you if you want to purchase with Bitcoin in that country. Because it is going to be accepted as legal tender, and the law is written that wherever even remotely applicable, it is, if the person wants to pay with it, you need to accept it. Just like regular money, right? So
that's gonna get weird.
Well, there was a guy the other day talking to U.S. monetary people saying, "Oh, you can't control Bitcoin, but you should start making it illegal to turn it into the native currency." And it's like, fuck. How are you going to do that now when you got countries like El Salvador, which, by the way, you know what their other native currency is?
What's that?
The U.S. dollar.
Well,
so now America's talking about making it illegal to convert Bitcoin into the U.S. dollar, which is just FUD. But meanwhile, you've got a country that uses the American dollar and now is choosing to also use Bitcoin. So that's going to get fucked up in a hurry if that's the direction the world's are going. But look what happens.
Real interesting.
Yeah, but look what happens every time. This is not a Bitcoin channel, but just to be blunt with everybody, every time there's a report that says, "Oh, India banned Bitcoin," it's like 3 weeks later, India's literally the officials are out there going, "We didn't ban Bitcoin. We said we needed to talk about regulations," and then. China's banning Bitcoin. It's like, no, they didn't. They banned it, and they banned financial transactions for Bitcoin in 2013. Like and then they kicked all the exchanges out of China in 2017. Like, this isn't new news, but then, next thing you know, they'll be like, "Oh, they're kicking the miners out of these," which is what they've said recently. But it's like, yeah, they're kicking out of province A and they're moving to province B, where they're setting up in province B, right? So it's all just kind of like news, kind of controlling things. But, I mean, is it going to go down for a while? Probably. Did you hold your Bitcoin, Johnny?
I don't really have a whole...
I don't have a whole lot either. I have like $1,000. I had $1,000. Not worth $1,000 now.
Hang on, I'll tell you how much Bitcoin.
You turned your Doge earnings into it, I think.
No, is that what happened? I have no idea. I stopped doing that mining thing because I wasn't making any money. Just wasn't worth it.
Well, to make actual money, like real, like talking money, you either have to have the prices go back to where they were or spend a lot of money setting up your mine. And it's not worth it now because all the prices are going to change. It won't be mineable forever. So.
Yeah, I've got $18.12 in Bitcoin.
How much? Sorry?
$18.12.
Weren't you saying I shouldn't have bought Bitcoin? What were you bitching about for $18 worth?
Who are you talking about?
At one point, you're like, I shouldn't have bought that Bitcoin. Did you sell that?
No. What I was saying was, way back when you could buy Bitcoin for nothing.
Here's the reality. Here.
Shut up.
No,
shut up, Beaver.
No,
you shut
okay,
up.
Go ahead.
You will shut up. You asked for the story, and I'm telling you.
Go ahead. Go, please push through. I love it.
This is back when you could buy an actual, like, a full Bitcoin for next to nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I had to buy 1,000 Bitcoin, like $100.
We lost you for a second. I thought you just said $1,000. Yeah. Well, Gordon's Raber, you need. Okay, so, you actually wouldn't need a warehouse of computer to make money Bitcoin mining. You'd have to have an ASIC miner, which anybody can buy. They just cost money, because they're fast enough to actually get mega hashes. And then you need to join a pool and pool mine to like F2 pool with your ASIC miner, and you could make, they make, you got to spend $10,000 on an ASIC and it'll make you $10 a day or $15 a day. The payback time is going to be a few years, but yeah, no, anybody can do it. It's not a restricted thing. In fact, ASIC miners are plug and play. It's easier than ever. As long as you buy it from a reliable source and it actually shows up and everything, you didn't throw your money at a scammer, then you just plug it into the wall, do a little stuff on the computer, and away it goes. Starts making money. Graphics cards mining is really not much difference. The difference is that Ethereum doesn't have a lot of ASICs deployed on its network yet, so you can still get away with using graphics cards. But there's also algorithms that are memory hardened. They call them. Like one of them is like Ravencoin is like a Bitcoin fork, and it uses Cowpow. I don't know how to pronounce it, but Cowpow or whatever is how it's spelled. Kowpow. And the idea is that it actually changes the algorithm. Like the algorithm is a rotating algorithm, like a randomly rotating algorithm. How you do that, I have no idea. But essentially, you can't. It's really hard to make ASICs for it, right? Because ASICs are application-specific integrated circuits, right? But what happens if the algorithm changes? It's not the application that you made that circuit for, right? So now you'd have to have ASICs that have the ability to also reconfigure themselves on the fly to handle the new algorithm. So by doing that, they made it so graphics cards are pretty much kingpin for mining, but but they mine way slower. Like a graphics card that would get 30 something mega hash on Ethereum will might only get like 15 or 12 or 13 on Cowpow, because it's a lot harder on the card because it has a lot of thinking to do. But anyways, we're not a Bitcoin channel. There's Bitcoin channels. You can go watch Bitcoin channels. We're down 10 fucking viewers because of that conversation. You know that, Johnny? You know that, Johnny?
It's a Bitcoin conversation. That's what it is. It's
I'll
all the people who are no longer watching you.
Literally engulfed anything and everything in its way,
Look at that thing.
including storage boxes and garden tools.
That's
And as if
crazy.
The sheer size of the nest was
Yeah, and if you look at the reason he has the type of mask he has and everything is because it holds it away from his face.
enough. The video shows what happens
Holy
when the wasps
shit.
awaken and attack.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's insane.
Just spraying. Die!
Yeah, well, what's the point? Spray that little can.
Light it on fire and step back.
You're
You imagine going for a ride in that pickup truck?
Yellow jacket wasps
Fuck
decided to
that.
make the car their home. Vared is a veteran when it comes
Oh
to
my
wasps,
god, he's in it! Look it!
It's the same
but
guy.
this was one of the biggest nests he had ever seen. Surprisingly, Vared wasn't stung as he rid the car.
Hey, he wasn't stung once.
Number 8. Britain's pub wasp nest. Wasps were not
I'm just.
They verified that the nest was, in fact, the biggest wasp nest found in Britain in the past.
Jesus Christ.
That's crazy.
Sounds like it was saying they're not native.
One of the largest
Whoa,
wasp
that's a door!
Yeah, my goodness.
nests in the world. The nest was a staggering 22 feet long.
Jesus Christ. 22 feet?
Jordan Waddingham wanted to help out his mom. His mom had been complaining about an unusually large number of likely more than 2 years old. It was built by European wasps.
So they built a ground
See,
nest,
look at
it
that.
looks like.
Look at those. Look at those wasps. They're all a little cute and whatnot, and they
The
fucking
size of
sting
this
you.
The little fucking monsters is what they are. Look at that thing.
What they are.
That
That's what I'm saying.
goddamn thing.
Look, he's got little furry face, all trying to be cute and whatnot.
Yeah,
and
he's like,
fucking
oh, love me, and I bit you. Look at the
Exactly.
fucking teeth on that bitch. Honestly, though,
Yeah,
look
got
at the
some
teeth on that
mandibles.
thing.
Yeah.
He is pretty cute, though. Hey, buddy. How you doing? Huh?
I'm telling you, he's luring you in with this false sense of cuteness.
Man,
Probably
I
just
don't
right
know.
up in the chat right
I
now.
mined €4 now with my old PC, and it's stored it in my attic. I mined 4.36 euros now with my old PC I had stored in my attic. Oh yeah, see, there you go. He's making money. As long as you're cash positive, that's what matters.
Yeah.
Oh, bald-faced hornets. We have bald-faced hornets, Keith. They're the white ones. Bald-faced hornets. They're big sons of bitches. They're bad. Like, there's a guy mowing the lawn. He called me out there, like, I'm like, you know, it's not bees, though. I'll spray it with chemical if you want me to. But, like,
Yeah.
I'm like, how
Spray
did you...
with chemicals
I looked at
called
where he mowed...
napalm.
Yeah, but I know where... Ah, that's what I do. I noticed where he mowed the lawn. I'm like, how the fuck did you mow that lawn without running into that hive? He's like, I have no idea. I saw it after I was done. Because he mowed right underneath it, like it was at head level. And he mowed right underneath the tree, and I'm like, how the hell did you do that? He's like, I just didn't know it was there. I'm like, you're a brave soul. I swear to God, I said, you know, at the right angle, if you would have smucked your head right into the hive. He's like, I realized that afterwards. It's like, I was like, holy shit, that would have been fun.
That's that's crazy.
That would have been a fucking terrible day. See, look at this is oh, honeybee versus bald-faced hornet. Let's do this. Do this.
This is
Just gotta
your
get
gig.
fight music going now. Get the Thunderdome going on here.
That's
There it
what
is. There it is. It's Menace versus Beaver. Cage match. Hey, listen, if you all don't know what I'm talking about, there's no need to talk about it. That's all there is to it. If you do, have a laugh at Menace's expense.
This hornet is attacking the bees, and the bees are fighting it.
20,000 views. Man, I gotta go out and record some bees.
I'm telling you, if you're a bee farmer, that's what you should be. You should be making bee farming
I
videos.
tried doing that bullshit. Nobody wants to watch this. I mean, you get one or two.
Want to bet? Look, how many views does this stupid thing have?
Yeah, but his other videos will be trash. Watch. Look at 399 subscribers. That's it. Nobody wants to see any of this garbage. Look at 95 views. See? Beekeeping. Nobody cares.
Hmm.
Telling you, it's about entertainment. Like, you'll get look at Vino Farm. Vino Farm's a cool guy. I've talked to him before. You know, you get Vino Farm. He started out with the Flow Hive back in the day, and he's look at 94,000. He's about to get his fucking silver play button. Good for him. You know, you know this is an example of a channel that's done well with beekeeping.
On the walls. The box up here is about...
He's been like designing his own hives. It looks like even now.
7 inches tall, and it's filled with burlap. There's about 6 inches of burlap.
Oh yeah,
Cooling
crazy
activity. I mean, it's...
Yeah, so he...
Hey, Fahrenheit.
I've been following him since he was 2,000 subscribers.
I have on a 92-degree day where I am uncomfortably hot outside.
Oh, neat. He can pull the woods out, I bet.
I'm thinking that this hive is just baking
Yeah, neat. Anyways, he kind of goes overkill.
inside, and I want
Like, I live in a colder environment than him, and he, like...
Myself?
He treats winter like it's the next coming of fucking... Anyways. But, other than that, no, good shit. What has happened here on your end? I don't understand.
I don't know. You said it left. It said Brainy left the meeting.
My internet must have fucking blinked. I don't know.
I sent you a video.
I know, but I left the meeting apparently, so you didn't send me shit.
It's in the chat.
But it's not anymore because I left the meeting.
Oh, you're such a girl.
I'm just telling you, it's not there.
Is it there?
Yeah, it is now because you resent it because I'm back in the meeting. You're the one that told me it said you left the meeting. I was just trying to fill in the blanks for you.
Yeah,
Like it erased. It's so that the new people of the stream can't tell all the secrets. The over there, shh, he's coming. You don't want to see the chats, you know. Oh man, hold on a second here. I got boxers over top of or under top. Well, over top of shorts would be interesting, wouldn't it? That'd be a fun look.
Well, it'd make you like the modern day Superman.
I had to free the beasts over here. Okay. Too much congestion occurring. I think everybody knows what I'm talking about.
One ball meets another ball, and
Oh man, they were like just loving each other really hard.
Just hugging on each other,
It's
giving each other
getting,
a nice
it's getting
little
pretty. It was
squeeze.
getting warm. Okay, let's just put it that way. Hold on, guys. You didn't hear anything? Listen, children, plug your ears, okay? For all reasons, okay? There's paraphernalia style stuff going on this end. We got sexual comments being made by our guests, perverts. I'm just kidding. What is this?
Hey, you're the one that said that your balls were hugging each other.
I mean, that's what they're supposed to do. It's because that's the way I want it. What is this? What's he doing? Copperhead snake? Oh, shit.
It's like,
did he actually get bit?
Let's let people video. It's fast.
Well, you can't just watch the people's fucking videos.
And he was coiled up right there.
Is that you guys get you guys get your streams tagged for copyright?
Go for heat and movement. You see?
Look at that son of a bitch. Fuck that asshole. Oh, I don't like it. My wife's a big fan of snakes.
Like copperhead snake?
Hate snakes. She's
Usually
okay
copper.
What?
The copper are pretty. They're not aggressive. Other snake, not too bad. No, there's a part in this. You gotta skip ahead a bit. I guess this dude. Look at this dude. He's in fucking house shoes.
I'm just trying to fix something here. One second.
Look at him. Look at him. He's in house shoes. Look at those things. Like fucking slippers. Like he just woke up one morning, you know, sat down in his old reclining rocking chair, reading the newspaper, smoking his peep, and said, "Hey, I'm gonna go out and fucking, I'm gonna go out and fucking hunt."
We got an amendment. Wait. So let's watch this. Okay, so that this guy just snakes it, huh?
Just like
and he's awfully close to that snake.
You get a little too close, buddy.
Yeah.
Trying to get coiled up a little bit so I can strike. Yeah. Ooh.
Just pick him up again. Yep. Put him out there again. Yep.
Put him out there.
Pretty woman.
Okay.
And I'll be the judge of that, sir.
I bet you will.
This pretty woman.
He's doing okay.
Now keep go forward a little more.
Why am I watching this? Oh.
This is why. This is why you're watching this.
Guess what I have?
That one's not poisonous, is it? I don't think it is.
No, that's a garter snake.
Like garter snake, is it?
Yeah, it's a garter snake.
Oh, I see. Those are his fingers.
They can get big.
Is it biter?
They're all biters.
Are you talking about the women? Anyways, okay, here. Let's go to this bullshit. Okay, look at this. Now, let me find the first one. No. Okay, well, you know what? We're gonna do it this way. Here we go.
She can call anyone she wants.
So I can talk to him.
She can call the police or I like her.
What do we bear down? What is going on here?
Well, he's okay. So amendment auditor, right?
Idiot. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, but idiot, right? But listen, it's a post office, okay? So, I mean, Johnny, he's auditing the post office because government funding says he can, and this is a perfect use of everybody's time. Godden's Raider, I agree. Godden's Raider, I'm effing that name up bad. So, yeah, you know, here we are looking at a post office because that is always going to be where all of the fraud is happening, the post office. And the best part is you haven't heard yet, or seen, I guess.
Yeah.
Got his family with him. Oh, yeah. I like, straight up.
What is wrong with these people?
I have no idea.
There's a tracking number?
Yeah, that's all. That's not a law, number one. Number two, I'm
Not allowed to video.
Sorry, not gonna.
So they've been asked to wear a mask in the building.
Of course.
Law, but is it not like I don't know where they are exactly.
It doesn't matter. Here's the thing: a mandate is in effect the exact same thing as a law.
Well, so it's a mandate, right? That's the whole mandate
Yeah.
versus a law bullshit, right?
Right.
Okay. So the other thing is, poster 7. Oh, don't worry. I have poster 7. I got to read something off poster 7 that kind of trumps everything he says here anyways. So yeah, okay.
Happen.
So hold on a minute.
Sorry,
let's let that play. Like I look at we go across all the people.
Not gonna happen.
That's what he sounds like later in the night. That's after a few more Smirnoffs. You know?
Yeah, Smirnoff.
Wait. And wife, daughter. It's a family of them.
That's when it's the worst.
Getting the whole family involved. Hold on, I'm trying to find that.
Just get them all arrested.
He's the only one that gets arrested. You know, you take out the patriarch.
Let me see.
That's true.
Yeah, you gotta have poster 7.
So there's the daughter going off to go look at poster 7. Here's the wife.
They took down poster 7?
Look, it's not in here anymore.
Oh, wow.
So there you go. They took down poster 7. Okay. Well, I got poster 7. Hey, I got poster 7. We'll get to poster 7. Okay, everybody.
Here.
You gonna tell me they don't have poster 7 here? Oh,
wow. Oh my God, they don't have poster
It's a public
7.
place. It's not a private place.
If I can call the sheriff's office, I'd be more than happy to wait for them because I'm following every guideline. Federal, state,
Would like
and
you to
federal.
call the police?
Yeah.
No, unless you're gonna refuse my business.
No.
I have business here.
No, please don't call the police. You don't want to waste their time.
See how this son of a bitch comes in just trying to have an interaction with them?
Yeah, that's the thing that I don't like about these frauditors is that their sole purpose is to have a negative interaction. It's all about YouTube content.
Yeah, it's
I've covered Susan Bassey for tomorrow's video.
Oh, okay.
And her whole deal is just so you can have YouTube content. Period. That's all it's about. Because if it were truly about making sure that quote cops are doing what they're supposed to be doing, then you wouldn't be trying to antagonize them.
Antagonize them. Is that like antenna? No, that's how it's actually said it. No, antagonize is actually a proper word. No, I'm just making fun of Team. Always got to take that advantage of that, you know? Don't ever let Team live that bullshit down. He's trying. Listen, everybody. He's trying to pass that up like he's been saying it right the whole time. He's trying to fucking gaslight you all. Okay? Don't let him. Don't let him get away with this. It is not antenna. Okay? We will not let this stand. All I heard is what's his name said, the auditor gentleman there. Is it Montana? Fuck, man. He started saying, he said antenna, and he's like, yeah, I heard Montana. My wife fucking was crying laughing on the couch. Like, wiping tears from her eyes. He's like, yeah, I heard you say Montana. And she just busted again, and you could hear it on the other side. I could just hear her on the other side of the couch laughing so hard. Oh, my God. Because I wasn't in that stream. I was listening to it. It was funny. It's good. It's fun to...
When was this?
A few weeks ago. It's one of the Whiskey Wednesdays when he wasn't calling people out.
Oh, so like the one Whiskey Wednesday?
I mean, lately. Maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
We love you, team. Oh, team might be getting it tonight. I don't know. I don't know that much about him. Trust me, we're not that bros.
You weren't selected in the New Egg Shuffle. Tell me something that I didn't already know.
Okay, they all suck now, anyways. They mine like garbage.
I need it for more.
I'm joking. I don't.
I've got this
No, no,
supercomputer
listen.
over here with this shitty fucking, well, not shitty, but this advanced card.
What are you using again for a card? It's like a jalopy, isn't it?
No, it's a 1650 super. It's not
Oh,
terrible.
there's nothing wrong with that. 1650 Super? 16? No, it's just
It's a 1650 super, yeah.
Sad Panda one.
What's that?
Oh, it's a Sad Panda unit.
It could be worse.
Hey, do you have a
Could be
use for it when you're done with it and you actually upgrade? Because I'll buy
Yeah.
fair retail. Okay, you're gonna use it. Yeah, because that's what I do with them. That's why nobody that actually games or builds computers has spare graphics cards. Because you're like,
Well,
it's going in that computer.
This is going to my son. My son doesn't have he's got integrated graphics only right now, so that's where.
Well, that's why I didn't have a problem buying another 1050 Ti before the boom started, which was a good decision because those graphics cards doubled in price. Because I was like, I'll make a few bucks off it. It'll pay for itself. And when it's done, I'll use it to build my kid a little like Minecraft computer so they can stop bugging me. Yeah, he plays it on tablet. Nobody plays it on tablet. And the thing is, like, all these guys he watches on YouTube, these younger guys we've reviewed the content he's watching, so it's family safe. But I guess all of these little Unstoppable or these YouTubers he's watching play Minecraft, they're playing on computer version, obviously, right? Because let's face it, they're not playing tablet version.
Right.
So there's sometimes blocks that don't exist in his version, and they can also do things like console commands where they press the button and they type a console command to like cheat or make it do something, where he can't do any of that. So sometimes he gets frustrated because he's trying to build something really cool, but he's made some cool shit. Like, I'll tell you, like, man, I played Minecraft for years, but he's built like elevators where it like, squishes a block up and like lifts you into the sky. I'm like, it's actually kind of neat. Like, but just watching people build things and shit, right? So
I never got into that. Was after I got out of playing video games, Minecraft.
Minecraft was such a good game.
That guy was an idiot.
Who, with the notch?
The guy who made it and sold it to Microsoft for next to nothing.
You realize first of all, what's next to nothing? He sold it for like $300 million.
Yeah. How much is it worth now?
But do you know how much he made first? This is the thing. Okay, so he sold something like 20 million copies, private sale, sole owner, at an average price of $35 a piece. He's one of the richest people in the world. I'm telling you, when I bought it, because it kept going up. When I bought it, it was like $23.99 Canadian, which would be like $20 American, $19.99 or something. And then next thing you know, it was $29.99, and then $35.99, and $40-something 99, which is maybe where it is now, and stopped. But like he sold like okay, how many copies of Minecraft did Notch sell? Marcus Notch person made his fortune selling the rights to his game Minecraft September 24th. After selling 15 million copies of Minecraft across gaming consoles, person sold out to Microsoft in a $2.5 billion cash deal. So he made $2.5 billion on the sale, and he'd already sold 15 million copies at an average price of like, let's just say $30 a copy. So
nothing. Trump change.
Yeah, so I mean, you might have been wrong, I guess, technically. But here, 30 times 15, 1, 1, or 1, 1. I was 1, 0, 0. Things. I'm dyslexic some days, it seems. Holy fucking shit.
No, you made money. You made lots of money.
I mean, he made a lot of money. The guy made $3 billion altogether.
Yeah, a lot of money. A lot of money.
I mean, it's next to nothing if you think about it, really. I mean, when you're trying to have a fleet of yachts, I mean,
No, you could have a fleet of yachts for $3 billion.
You wouldn't have it very long for after you started fueling them and paying the fucking maintenance fees.
Well, tell that to Nicolas Cage. He had a fleet of yachts.
He rented a fleet of yachts.
No. This motherfucker owned. I
want it really though. I want this to be real.
I swear to God. This is the reason why he started taking
I don't
some
know.
of the
You
roles.
thought you thought Notch didn't make any money. I'm just joking. Yacht.
Brainy, listen. Nicolas Cage had such a money spending problem. He had at least one yacht per sea and one not like a mini yacht per. He had one mini yacht per. Dude had a whole shit ton of
So
boats.
apparently he has like a fetish over jets and yachts. I'm reading.
Yes, and cars. And
Yacht,
at one time,
private jets,
listen,
yachts and jets is what it
yeah,
says here. Yeah.
listen to this. Listen to me here. At one time, Nicolas Cage owned 33 castles. I didn't know.
Yacht.
Yeah, I didn't know that there were 33 castles altogether left, let alone
dude.
Listen,
England?
You
No,
fucked
England?
up. You know what?
England
you
is
bulldozed,
castles. England is honestly,
Shut
I
up,
don't want to joke.
Brainy.
It is though.
You have bulldozed the joke, you fucker.
Oh, you just gotta keep going. No, all jokes aside.
What do you mean keep going? I didn't even get to finish the joke.
Oh,
You're
you got a joke. You gotta be snappy.
No. I was being snappy, but you kept talking.
You can't have jokes that need setting up in other.
Yeah, no, I can't have a 2-second setup.
Oh, poor guy. And listen, England is so many castles. They're like tripping over them there. I mean, like, look what happened when they found like an old king. Was it like a decade ago now? They were like they did that. You know the one I'm talking about too, don't you? The parking lot.
Yeah, parking lot.
They were like, we've done our research and we've really deeply looked into it, and we think that an ancient king is buried here. And they're like, where exactly? Third fucking parking stall right beside the handicap one. It's like, seriously? It's like, yeah, he's right down there, we think. Sure enough, that's where that fucking asshole was. People have been parking their cars on him for like fucking 20 years. like, and that's what I mean. It was like, this used to be an ancient castle site. Ooh. Like,
Yeah.
they're fucking everywhere there. They're buried under 5 feet of dirt. They like dig down to make a new structure. They're like, we're going to build a basement here. And they're like, fuck, skulls.
Yep.
Fucking
Yep.
Jesus. Like, wait, but
Well,
that's what
like I
happens
said.
when you're the center of like the beginning of, modern times, if you will, when you're like the center of,
Where all the
steam
modern
and-
history comes from. Yeah.
Well, it's where, that's all I mean is like it's the beginning of modern history. I don't want to put too much emphasis on like that's kind of like the whitewashing of history, right? Because let's remember that the Chinese were like using birth control pills and fireworks when we showed up. We were like,
Yeah,
we
that's
sailed in
true.
and they were like, party time. And we were like, whoa, what the fuck? Somebody had a dog on that ship. It was freaking the fuck out. They had to put it lock it into the fucking underneath. And they're like, holy shit, that dog's never seen anything like this. And there was a guy on the ship doing the same thing. He was in the corner going, my eyes,
Yeah.
don't look in the light. You know what I mean? People were scared. It was fireworks. But then,
sure.
they landed ashore. They walked up, and a guy gave them a pill.
Syphilis.
And he said, well, that too. But he walked in and he handed him a pill. And he said, if you give this to your women, they won't get pregnant. And they knew they had found the promised land.
Yep.
Because the Chinese had been making that shit for a while, I think, if I remember correctly. They'd figured it out.
Yep.
And that's actually how we still make it. I think it's artificial, though. But it was derived originally from the actual pregnant horse urine still.
That's
a little bit of history for you. Oh, you don't know how they do it? They take
little
pregnant
bit of-
horse urine. That's how they used to do it. Of course, I'm sure the Chinese are doing it pharmaceutically now, too. But that's how they were doing it, and that's the original way of making birth control pills was it's hormones. It's just hormones, right? So I guess however they figured it out, I don't claim to know this, and maybe I'm even wrong. I'm willing to be wrong about anything. Anybody can always come forward and tell me I'm wrong, and I like to learn. But my understanding was that they used pregnant mare urine, I guess, horses, right? Mare. And they would use that, and they would just have like a big old pot of urine, and they'd boil it down. And of course, you know what happens when you boil, right? What happens? The water leaves,
Yeah,
and
water leaves.
none of the salts and stuff do. All of everything that's not water gets left behind, including hormones and anything else that's in there. So they would then like dry it out, and they would like scrape it, and then like mortar and pestle it, and and then press it and turn them into pills, I guess, and then they would be like, num 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 num, no babies. So
I think I would just stick with the pull-out method.
I mean, that doesn't work great. It just takes one stupid wiggler, just to squeeze past the guards.
You know what they call people who use a pull-out method, right?
Fathers.
My kids call me dad, so.
No, you good. Keep going on the joke because it's true, right? We all, yeah, exactly. I had to say, normally you get away with that one, but I was actually on target tonight. I was like, yeah, because I had a friend in high school, and it was like two friends. They dated each other through like half of high school, and then it's like I don't remember how the conversation came up, but high school kids talking, and I was just like something like he's like, oh yeah, she's not on the pill or whatever, and I'm like, haven't you guys been doing it for like years at this point? And it's like, oh yeah, and it's like, so you must use a condom? It's like, oh no. I'm like, the fuck have you not produced a child? Like, you know what I mean? Like, oh my god.
Maybe his swimmers aren't swimming.
Well, that's the only other thing. You don't know those things, right? So, I mean, even when my wife and I went to, decided that we would start actually having kids, which is, it's always that kind of weird feeling if you actually make the decision where you're like, I guess we're going to do this willingly? All those years training my brain to say no, baby bad, baby bad. And then here you are, you can't, whoa, you're on the pill, we can't do this, and then all of a sudden there you are just basting things up. Like, it's a bit of a mental fuck at first where you're like,
yeah, well, that's true because there is a lot of like, hey, don't do this. Growing up, being a teenager, if you do this, and
the girls are being told that you don't want to get pregnant, and the boys are being told you don't want to get a girl pregnant, and like it's like you spend, and even then it doesn't end when you're not a child. You're a teenager, you're a young adult, you're take a girl home for the bar, whatever. It's like don't get her pregnant, and then here you are, you're like all of a sudden it's like throw that thing out the window and spray, and it's like all right, I guess. Sorry.
Really? Yeah. I know
it's a mental. You know exactly what I'm talking about because you're like, so we're willingly deciding to make a child. Oh, here we are. Yeah. And you're like questioning whether or not you're like, did we make the right decision? Have we thought this through? Are we really old enough to think about this?
Yeah. I know I'm 60, but damn.
I got the. Thank you for the support, everybody, because I spent. I got a chance at a little tiny 4-wheeler for a few $100, like 5 or 6, which was like, ouch, plus tax. It hurt so much. It sucked so bad. But you know what? With COVID, the kids aren't able to get anywhere, and it's a tiny little like Spider-Man 4-wheeler, so it's perfect for my 7-year-old to start learning. And we're hoping with the shots that Brampy, my parents can come and pick him up and pick him and my daughter up and take them to the countryside for, time at the grandparents, right? So that'll be kind of cool if he can, my dad will throw it in the back of the truck and they'll bring it there. It's just, one of those little gas ones, right? Nothing special. I took it down the road though. Of course, you got to test it.
Of course you did. Yeah, yeah.
Like a clown fuck. You got this tiny little bike and
like a knee sticking out the side.
It was basically the same as me on the fucking Power Wheels in that goddamn video. It was like just on a tiny little gas 4-wheeler. Goes a lot faster than the Power Wheels, that's for sure. But yeah, like I can't gun it though, cause like I'm so big that if you like punch it, it just drowns the engine because it can't accelerate that fast. It's like hand them. Oh shit! Like the cylinder's trying to. So you gotta be like you gotta pepper it. You gotta get momentum before you try to ask those cylinders to get going.
Or start on a downhill slope.
So that's the other thing. My wife was like, "It'd be too heavy for you to take Lara around, but maybe I could." I'm like, "Yeah, you could. I mean, fucking, I drove it out on the grass." Like I took it out on the field and shit. It's only got wheels that are like this fucking big around though. So like, like if you hit a big puddle, you'd put it in the water. You know what I mean? And just bury it. And you're like, and we're gonna go through.
Or not. No. Yeah.
But yeah, you know what I mean. My dad, I called him. I was like, oh, I got him. It was like half price. Guy was selling it. It's right from a dealer, but it's like used, so got a good deal. Like 1-year-old kid rode it around for a summer. got too big for it, parent, and then they got to sell it. Well, they're taking a huge loss on something that's spanking new and shining, right? It's all Spider-Man logoed and stuff. It's like deckled, like wrapped with Spider-Man and stuff. My wife's like, "You notice it's Spider-Man?" I'm like, "I didn't." She's like, "He's gonna lose his shit." We didn't tell him though yet, because
hopefully
the ADHD's strong with him. All we would hear for the next until he's able to drive it is like, "When can I drive it? When can I drive it? When can I drive it?" Which normal child behavior, but it is immense. So
yeah. That's what you were saying the whole way home, though, right?
Yes, actually, in my head.
Yeah.
I was alone, but I was very excited to take it. No. You're not wrong, Johnny, okay? This is the fucking... This is the thing. You're not wrong, okay? You're not wrong. Because the whole way home, I'm like, gotta take it for a test drive. I wasn't lying to myself. I knew what I was wanting to do. But I didn't buy it for me. I did buy it. Picture. I don't have a picture, but I can show you exactly what I did get here.
Hey, before you do that, I'm going to bounce. I have to work in the morning. Okay. So take my...
Well, hold on. Before you bounce, hold on. Let's just watch them get arrested together.
Okay, let's see this. Yeah.
So
you definitely don't want to waste your time. They got better things to do. We're in a public.
First, I'll speed it up. But first, I want to show he walks. Do you think he's making? Just watch 10 seconds of him. Tell him if you think he's making a disturbance.
Like accessible area right here. Is this a private place or is this paid for by?
I can tell you he's making a disturbance already because he's not supposed to be recording inside of a post office. And
but is there actually a rule that says he can't do that?
I believe so.
Well, anyways, I have this poster number 7, and disturbances is clearly listed. Anything that impedes the people or the workers' ability to do their business can be considered a disturbance. Which basically, they do that on purpose so they can just tell people to fuck off.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, let's just get to the cop showing up is great. Just watch the rest, okay? Because she don't put up with nothing. Like, this chick is awesome. Watch this.
Hello.
Get out.
I think she comes in that door.
Get out.
Excuse me?
Get out of the business. They don't want you in here. Get out.
This is this is a public place, ma'am.
When it says the business, and that's I wanted to ask you. Okay, so in America, I imagine it's host a small viewer. There it is. I imagine it's very similar to in Canada, where a lot of times post offices can actually be independent businesses that are being contracted out by the post office, by the U.S. Postal Service to...
Here's the funny thing about that, right?
Okay.
So I can't remember what it was. I think it was a small podunk town in Texas. I can't remember which one. And this was years ago. It was like 25 years ago. But there was a kid who went into the general goods store and shoplifted a candy bar. But because that general goods store also was contracted out by the U.S. Post Office, it was now federal. It was a federal crime, right? So
but it's still a private general store, but it had a.
Yep.
See, because I have 7-Elevens that have a post office at the back of them and stuff like
right.
that.
So I don't know how it works in Canada, but here in the States, that 7-Eleven would be considered federal property.
Or at the very least, they could try to push it. Because that's it allows them to gray zone it up enough, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Because they try to slam the book down on these kinds of people, right? But that kid got fucked a little bit. But
I think there was. I think it. I mean, of course,
you know how it goes. Technically, that's how they get charged, and then the leniency kicks in, and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But here, okay, so this is quick because it's right here. He gets arrested fast.
You want him trespassing the business?
Ma'am.
You don't do it trespass. That means you can't come back.
Ma'am.
Get out of the business.
You gonna trespass?
Oh, yay! Denmark is going mask-free on Monday. Well, there you go. I don't know what your vaccination rates are, but I might still wear my mask. I can show you some statistics. They just came out showing that people that wore their masks regularly had, on average, were coming in and being sick less, statistically. Actually, it's a neat statistic set. It was perfectly in line. Those people that reported they always wore their masks were only X many % likely to get sick. In the statistics showing up, the people that say they sometimes wear masks were a little bit more. It was 11% and then 15%. And then the people that said they never wore masks were 20-something %. And then on the same flip side, it was people that said they always 6-foot distanced were the lowest %. The people that said they sometimes 6-foot distance were a little bit higher. And the people that said they never 6-foot distance or gave space to people was even higher. But they said that the only thing is we're dying more on the highways because they said turns out with more people on the roads you drive better because you have no chance to be an idiot. So. Statistics, eh?
If you don't remove yourself from the property.
That's fine, but I'm being orderly, ma'am.
It doesn't matter. Go.
You're gonna trespass me
She
from
doesn't
here?
put up with shit.
Okay, you're gonna trespass me from here?
Go.
Okay.
You heard it. You have it on video.
Okay.
That means don't come back.
Okay, that's fine. I'm being totally orderly. You guys, hey, you guys want to violate my rights? That's fine. Are you saying I have
Off the whole property.
Are you saying I have no business?
You are trespassing. Get off the property right
Okay.
now.
Badge number.
404. Go. You'll have a
Name?
report. Go.
No.
I will remove you if you do not leave the property
That's
now.
fine.
She's touching you.
Oh man, I love it. Oh, she's touching you. They should have been in my episode.
Get out of
Ma'am,
here.
please don't
now.
touch me.
Stop touching me, Elmo.
Get out of here.
Don't touch me, ma'am.
That's your
I
last
need
chance.
that's fine. I need his badge number, name.
Let's go.
Oh, watch this.
Wait. I'm leaving. I am leaving.
You are not leaving.
And then I do have just the immediate point where it picks up as him being arrested.
Wait, I'm not resisting. Okay. Take it easy. Take it easy. You're good. All right. Right there. Okay. Hey. Whoa. That's fine.
But then, listen, this is the wife coming. Listen.
That's fine. You want to arrest me?
They're arresting him.
I'm on a hey. I'm on a public area. Public area.
So she comes in and starts freaking out, but that's funny shit. Oh, man. So, Johnny, you got to get up. And I'm sorry, I don't want to hold you anymore. So,
oh, yeah, I got to go.
I would show Johnny's beautiful, beautiful hairy face if I could.
Let's see. Wait, wait, so we can scare all the kids.
What? Do you have a scary face? You bring it on? Hold on, I got to get you up then. I think I can
Let's
do
see
it.
here.
Single guest. Boom. Oh, look at that. See? Things work. It's amazing. Oh, God. Oh, my God. It's so amazing. Why is this up, though? Oh, babe. There you go. God damn, you're a good-looking dude, you know?
So this is nightmare fuel right here for all the kids.
Look like you're tired. I'm tired,
I'm
too,
fucking...
right?
I'm exhausted. I spent the better part of yesterday shitting myself to death.
Well, that is information I didn't know. That's okay. I give everybody else time. Joking. Anyways. All right, everybody. Say good night to Johnny. See you later. We're gonna end soon.
Good night.
Take it easy, Johnny.
Cheers, everybody.
Thank you for coming.
Oh yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah, take it easy, bud. Bye. Oh my God, everybody, that was funny. And then he dies. Right there. That's funny. What was I going to show him, though? There was something else I was going to show. Fuck. Can't remember. I can't remember. Yeah, anyways, this guy's a piece of work. He brings his family everywhere.
Department's willing to do if I achieve that you would take my...
Yeah. Oh, he has music at the beginning, too. It's just terrible.
So I have some fun.
Boring people. So, how's everybody doing out there? It's been 2 hours. It is 12:41, and I have another full day of work tomorrow, so we're probably going to start shutting her down right now. That means 30 minutes from now. No, I'll probably be a little quicker today. Wow, that's fucking loud. Sorry. Better. There we go. A little better. Minus, thank you very much for the 5 American Duckitos. And to the members that joined, thank you very much. And to the existing members that haven't unjoined, because, you know, I owe you guys a lot. I really appreciate it. And to patrons and just to people to hit the like button. Do me a favor, hit the like button if you didn't. It really does help a lot. It's amazing. I promise you I will slow down right away, which will allow me to be more present and have some earlier streams again, back to a time when I can catch some Europe and North America. And you guys don't have to be up till like 5 in the morning to see me. That said, I have been very busy, and like I still got like I'm booked Friday. Right now, my Monday's open. Actually, tomorrow's fairly open, or tomorrow. Next week is fairly open for me right now. So, as much as like it's kind of like a double-edged sword. Like I'm like wishing on not getting calls almost, which is not how you make money. So I'm just wishing for like 2 back-to-back days I can rub together to get some shit done. 6:42 a.m. Gordonsraber, thank you for joining me with your middle of the night. The end starts now, Beaver style. Get some popcorn. It takes at least a can of beer till real end. Oh my goodness. I'm probably going to be a little quicker than that tonight, though. I will defy you, only because I'm sweaty and I still need a shower. I'm literally... God damn, it was a long day. I got home, like I said, I ate some food, laid on the couch for like 20 minutes, went out and had a bike ride with my little girl and the family. The wife and son were way ahead. I was taking care of the queen kitty with her pink helmet. And I was holding up the rear at the back there, making sure no cars snuck up on the back of us crawling down our sleepy road. Well, sleepy until the soccer moms come home. Everybody knows exactly what I'm talking about. It's like, oh, there goes Mrs. Crockett. It's like, holy shit, the fucking dust flies as the car goes by. I'm late for soccer! Jesus. Ah, man. 10:43 here right now. Booty cat? Yeah, it is early there, isn't it? Jeez. You must be... Is that AM or PM? If it's PM, you're East, you're like Pacific. Well, that'd be Pacific. Can I prove to you Earth is a globe, Peck? Oh, Peck. Do I have to pretend that you're a flat earther, Peck? Oh, Peck, you big dummy. For $2 Australian, can you prove the Earth is a globe? Yeah, I can. Because this is round at the end. No, this isn't what you think it is. It's a fucking petty thing for my heel. First they were like, rubber, round, butt plug? No, that's over there. Well, I've got this, the lube. No, this is the Purell. This is how you dry your hands when they're getting sweaty. You take a little alcohol-based Purell. Let physics take care of it. See, you to the Rock told me that's how you dry your hands to play games, but I actually think it's an integral part of his lube system that he uses for his fleshlight. SUV Mom's Gordonsraber. Oh my god. You know exactly what I'm talking about, too. It's like, whoa! Meanwhile, that's the same person that'll put a fucking sign in the middle of the street that's like 5 feet tall. It says, slow down, my kids are playing. Meanwhile, she'll just fucking go by like a bolt of lightning by your goddamn place 50 feet down the road. You don't matter, but they're kids. I found myself having to do some AC stuff the other day at work. Had to change an expansion valve. Vac test and charge test it. Had a small hiccup in the charge, but it worked. Yeah, good job, Extra J. Like a TXV valve? Expansion valve? Thermostatic expansion valve? I mean, unless it was... I mean, I guess you do that. I'll tell you what, if it was... It must be commercial you're talking about, because on a residential unit, I doubt you'd ever do that. You'd probably just... some of them, I guess, like, compression fit on. In that case, you would, but if they had to braze that on, by the time you do the labor, you might as well just change the coil. That's... But residential. Commercial's never like that. Everything's expensive. Lower alcohol hand sanitizers don't dry as well. Being in the hospital a lot lately, and it's 98% alk, and it's good shit. Oh yeah, no, I got one of those big bottles when pandemic started of like the like straight liquid alcohol stuff that's like you'd get in like it comes in like a chemical bottle. Like it's not like Purell. It's like it looks like something that'd be in a janitor's closet. And it's just straight death to germs. You can feel it. You can hear them sizzle. Man. Thank you very much for the 2 Australian whatever the hells those are. No, they're dollars. We got a lot of dollars on Earth. Dollars. Mr. Andrat, yeah, it's a good thing to pack in a camping if shit is wet. You know what else is really good is Bic lighters. You can get as wet as you want. It doesn't matter. They float. They can get soaking wet. And they just need to dry. Put them in a bag. You don't need to worry about that. However, if they do get wet because the bag rips, dry them out. Take that same, blow the water out of it, stick it in your inside pocket, and let it dry for a while, and then spark it a few times. Fuck, you'll get it running. I had somebody argue with me one time, a friend back in high school, like, oh, Bic lighters are fucked once they're wet. I'm like, he's like, sure they are. And I'm like, I went to the sink and fucking hucked it in the sink, filled the sink with water, held it underwater for a while, put a rock on it, went had a beer, came back, and I'm like, just blew it out, set it aside, put it in my pocket for a while, and then later you're sitting there just going tick, 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 and then there's a spark. And then once you get it on, you just kind of like warm it up with itself a little bit so it starts like burning off the remaining liquids. Done. Working later. Survival techniques. Okay. Another cool thing. Anybody ever gets lost? You just need a knife and a stick. You take that stick and you turns it down a little bit. You take the stick and you just take the knife and you keep slicing little slices and you make it like almost like just like you're feathering it. Feather the stick, just keep slicing it all the way around and make it feather it, and you can make like a stick like a tinder stick. So the whole stick will just, you spend time making it, and you do it if you were like in a survival situation, you'd make it ahead of time. So you just make a bunch of tinder sticks so that they're easy to light. They're like fire lighters. So then you can set them aside, keep them dry, and then when you need to start a fire, you can stick one of those tinder sticks in there and light that on fire. And because you've sliced it in such small pieces, it'll actually light on fire really easy and start burning as a base. So, yeah. With a Bic, even if the gas is gone, you can still use the flint. Yeah, you're not gonna get, man, you'd have to have some pretty good fucking tinder to use the flint off a Bic, though. That's not a lot of spark. But, yeah, technically you could. You could take the flint out of it and, you'd get one shot. And the flint's gone. Survival. Love it. A feather stick. Too much work. Mr. Andret, nothing's too much work when you're stuck in the bushes waiting for help and you're sitting near a fire and that fire is keeping you alive. What you're doing is preparing for the time the fire goes out and you need to light it again to keep you alive. So, but yes, I agree. Under normal circumstances, too much work. If you listen, there's an easier way. If you got a birch tree near, if you can see birch trees in the bushes, just go get some birch trees. It'll do better. You just light that shit on fire. It's like instant fire. Fuck, you might as well get gasoline. It's so fucking potent. Anybody who has birch trees around knows that. And actually, if you're really in I don't recommend this because you kill a tree. You will kill the fucking tree. Is a birch tree. You can just take a knife and score a line down the tree. And you can usually get deep enough into that actual bark layer that you can peel the fucking bark right off, like in huge chunks. Like we're talking like peel the fucking tree off. And then you get there's a wet underlayer, but you get literally just like bark's like on a birch tree. You just pull it off like paper strips. So you just have this big chunk of birch off a tree, and you just pull an endless amount of paper strips off of it essentially, and they burn fucking like that. So. Now you grind the flint with hard, slow rolls on the wheel, and it produces flint powder, and then one spark of it, woof. Yeah, it's true. If you got a nice little ball of your asshole hairs and stuff together, that lint that comes out of your ass cheeks. That's it's nice and hairy. It's got a little ball, it's kind of tufted up with a little bit of lint from your boxers. You know what I'm talking about. Those are flammable. That's why you gotta be careful when you light your farts on fire, because those things burn, and it takes prisoners, Oh my god. Alright. Well, listen. I love you all, and I really do need to get some sleep at some point here, so I am going to leave, but listen, I really appreciate you all sticking around and actually showing up to this shit show that was super late. It's almost 1 in the morning for me. That said, and I've said that probably 15 times in the last 20 minutes, I'm realizing, but that said, my video is going to be posted as soon as I'm done on here, so it's been sitting on the, and I guess I never did really look to see if it stayed monetized for days and days on end, which I can do right now. Oh, as a team, you'll see me fucking lose it, though, if they suddenly demonetized it. Oh, 3? Oh, snap. Some people didn't like I'm streaming. Lost some subs. Green monetized. All right. Well, here, you can all be here while I set the time here. Scheduled for a set as a premiere, and I'm going to do it at June 12th. No, it's the 11th today already, so we want June 11th at 10 a.m. June 11th, 10 a.m. Boom! Check your notifications, everybody. Potato chips are great fire starters, too. And that's how you know they're healthy. Right? Listen, any food that can be said is a great fire starter, like the characteristics that makes a food burn rapidly are usually probably going to be the same ones that make it not exactly the best thing for us to eat. But here, look at this. This shit is ready now. Like here, I'll take us to it. Here, right here. Watch. Here you go, guys. So go set reminder for yourselves. If I find the right button here, I'm gonna get there. There you go. Set the reminder, everybody. 9 hours from now. Look at that. Only 9 hours. I'm apparently gonna sleep and drive to a city between now and this video. So, ketchup, I love ketchup chips. You're never gonna knock my ketchup. There is a fucking good chance there's ketchup something around here. It's for my popcorn. Yeah, we like it. All right. For some entertaining outdoor knowledge, I recommend Vic's Crappy Vids. Okay, listen, if you want some entertaining knowledge, I'm literally going to leave on this. So while we're going to watch 20 seconds of a far truck. Okay? Far truck. Far truck. Here you go, okay? Yeah, if you guys aren't subscribed to... Here, pause the fucking music here. If you guys aren't subscribed to Ginger Billy, then you're missing out. And this is how we're going to leave tonight, okay? To a far truck.
Hello, Marco. You know, a lot of y'all didn't know. I was a volunteer firefighter. That's right. I am the only volunteer firefighter out here in the country. But now, I got me a new rookie. I'm going to train up on how to fight these fires out here in the country. Now, when you fight fires, you have to have a top-notch firefighting machine. Now, as you can see here, I have my 35-foot ladder. Because you never know when you might come up on a two-story trailer house that's caught on fire. Had to pop that bad boy up. Come up there and save a life.
All right, guys. Good night. Ginger Billy, everybody. Go check him out. Just type in far truck. Far truck. All right, guys. Put myself on camera. Night-night. Thank you for coming. Take it easy, guys. See you later. Love you all. And I think I need to hit